Hello everyone, this is Adarsh. Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you how to sort the files in the directory. So let me show you what I mean. Here in this folder you can see files and directories, right? Here I have Excel files, PDF files, PPT files and text files. Here we will build the process so that it has to move all the Excel files into Excel folder. In the same way, PDF files into the PDF folder and so on, like text files in text folder. And then after we will generate one report with the present date by displaying in that like how many files has moved in Excel folder and how many files has moved in a PDF folder and so on like that. Okay, so let me show you what I actually mean. So here I have already built one process. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, so I will just run the process so that you will come to understand what I actually mean. File, yeah, let me show. Yeah, fine. So completed the process in 3 seconds. Yeah, see, it has generated the report with the present date and time. Now it's time 10:1. Okay, 10:15. So let me open that Excel folder. Yeah, you can see Excel files over here and PDF. Let me check it. PDFs. Then after PPTs. Okay, fine. And text files too. Okay, let me open this report folder. Yeah, number of files has moved to Excel folder is 3. Number of files moved to PDF folder is 2. So on, and PPT folder it consists of 2, and 2 files is moved into text folder. Okay, yeah. So now we will build the process how actually it works. Let me bring this data again back. Delete. Okay, for backup here I have already copied those data in this folder. Control A, copy this thing and paste it over here again, because we are using this folder only for process. Okay, fine, refresh it. Yeah, delete this. Yeah, so first of all we will take as an activity. Yeah, as an activity, and we need all the files right in that folder. So so all the files I want to store it in array of string. Okay, so I will create array. Control K, array files. Okay, sorry, array files. Okay, so the type of this array is string, array of string. Okay, yeah, fine. So we need all the files from those directory. So for that I will create the directory path, str folder path. So we need that folder path. For that you just go back to that folder. So copy, not copy, select it and press shift and right click, copy as path. That's it. And go back to my UIPATH studio, click on this and paste it over here in the default value. Control V. That's it. So this is my folder path. Okay, So I need to get all the file details. Okay, I need to get all the file paths. For that I will use this property directory dot get files of that particular folder, right? Shift space, what is that folder name? Wait a second. Yeah, this is my folder, right? Control C, copy this thing and paste over here. Just Dr. string. Fine. So this is a what happened. Yeah, this is an array of string, right? Don't convert into string. Fine. Yeah, it will return all the files in array. So then after we will use for each activity. For each activity is just okay. So for each item in array of files, right? Array of files, make this type argument to string because whatever the item it returns. So item means the file path. Whatever the file path it returns, it has to be in string, right? So string for each item in files. Let me check what actually the item will display. For that I will use a log message. Fine, this is an info and item, that's it. Let me save, let me run this thing. Yeah, fine. Just open the output. Yeah, so it is giving me the file paths in that folder. See, text files and ppt files, pdf files, excel files. Okay, fine, that is fine. So I just want to pick that each and every file and move that file into my respective folder, like excel folder. So for that I will use switch activity. Let me check switch activity. Yeah, fine. So in expression I want to, as you can see, oh sorry, let me run this back again so that we will come to understand what I actually mean. Don't display disable this activity. Fine. Yeah, save, run. So these are the parts of the files. So these are the each items. Okay, so in switch activity, let me enable this activity. So whatever the expression we keep over here, if it matches with the case value, it will jump into that case. Okay, so in expression I just want to display this thing. Okay, only I need to pick only XLSX. For that means for each and every path I want to pick only the extension part. Okay, like XLSX, PDF, PPT and TXT. I want to write it over here in expression. So how can I do that? So item is a whole path, right? Item. Okay, I want to split this item dot split with the dot. Okay, if I split this item with the dot, and I can see two strings, one is this one and another is this one, so that after splitting I want to pick only the right side of the dot, that is XLSX. So split with dot, okay, character, and pick the 1. I want to pick the 1. 1 is an index, okay. Why is showing me this one? Dot to string. Sorry, the argument is string, okay. No need of this thing. Yeah, so it will returns me the only the extensions, okay. If this expression matches with the, suppose I will write this extension XLSX, XLSX, then I just want to move this item to my respective folder, okay. Which folder? Suppose if my extension is Excel, I want to move this into the Excel folder, okay. For that I want to take the path of this folder, like shift right click, copy as path, okay. And I will create a variable over here, Excel folder, Excel folder, right, and increase the scope, paste it over here, Control V, that's it. In the same way for PPT folder, PDF folder and text folder, just pick the path and paste it over there. Shift right click, copy as path, what is that path again? PDF, right? Okay. PDF. PDF folder, increase the scope and paste it over here, Control V, that's it. Then after we'll pick PPT, right? Shift right click, copy as path and paste it over here. PPT folder, increase the scope, Control V, that's it. And then we completed PPT. Then text, the remaining part is text. Wait a second, right, shift right click, copy as path, that's it. We'll create one variable, text folder, okay, increase the scope and paste it over here. Yeah, fine, we have completed all the paths for particular folders, okay. So here in this case I want to move that item, right? So move file, do you have that activity? Yeah, move file activity is there. So this item is nothing but a path of the file, right? So I will give item over here from item, okay. So destination is, suppose it's a XLSX file, okay. So the destination will be Excel folder, right? This one, I will give this one over here, Excel folder, okay. Yeah, fine. After moving that file, I just want to count how many files are there in that folder, okay. For that I will take one assign activity, and keep it over here. I will create a variable like count Excel. Otherwise I will wait a second. Excel count. Yeah, fine, Excel count. Okay, here in this I just want to count the files in that folder, right? So for that I will use this property directory dot get files of particular folder. Which folder? Excel folder. So wait a second, let me copy this variable, Control C, fine, paste it over here. Sorry, files of, let me open files, Control V. That's it. So in that folder I just want to count, right? Dot count. Dot whatever the count is there, I just want to return as a string. Fine. Okay, so it will count number of files in that particular folder, that is Excel folder. In the same way I want to do in another cases also. So here it is XLSX. Now here it is I will pick PDF. Dot PDF is there, right? I will use PDF over here. PDF. If it matches, if my expression of that item matches with the PDF, then it will jump into that PDF and copy this sequence and paste it over here. Okay, so we will modify over here. That item has to move into which folder? PDF folder, right? PDF folder, and make sure to copy this thing. Wait a second. And over here I want to count the number of files in that PDF folder. Okay, so just I will change the name over here, Control V, that PDF folder. Fine. In the same way, what is the next one? Next one is PDF is completed, PPTX, PowerPoint. PPTX. Make sure to write the extension as same as whatever the file is showing, the extension PPTX, like that. Okay, don't forget. Yeah, I'll copy the sequence in the previous one, copy and paste it over here. That's it. And I will just change the folder path, PPT folder. That's it. And I will copy this thing. Let's see. And I want to count the number of PPT files has moved into that folder. So Control V, that's it. Okay, so 3 cases has completed, and the final case, that is text, right? Let me see the extension .txt. Okay, I will write over here txt. Fine. Then I will copy the sequence, then I will paste it over here. That's it. Then I have to change the folder path to folder path, that is text, right? Text folder. Okay, Then just copy this thing, sorry, copy this thing and paste it in there over here. Okay, fine. So sorry, the variable we have to change, right, for each and every case. So this is XLSX, so this is an Excel count. For this it's not Excel count, it's a PDF count, right? So we are reading PDF files. Let me create one variable over here. Control K, PDF count. Okay, fine. In this case it's a PPT count, right? So Control K, PPT count, fine. Then after in text, this is a text count, right, in that directory. Let me take a variable, Control K, text count, fine. Okay, so after that it all moves into the respective folders in the switch case. Then after, for each, I want to generate a report. That report must be in a maybe text file. Okay, for that I will use write text file. In the text file I have to write how many files has moved into the Excel folder, how many files has moved into PPT folder, like that. Okay, so here I will write yeah, number of Excel files moved to Excel folder. Okay, here I want to show the count. Okay, count, sorry, Excel count, right? Why it's not showing? Maybe I have to increase the scope, right? Yeah, fine. I have to increase the scope for this assign values. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, where it is? Yeah, Excel count. Will increase Excel count. This one. Do I have any other text? Okay, let me increase the scope for each and every assign case. For this case, let me see. PPT count, fine. There is no Excel count. Why is showing error? Yo, I have to. Okay, delete this thing. That's it, fine. Yeah, now it will show. Excel count. Then in the next line I want to display PDF count. Okay, like that. I want to jump it to the next one, right? Environment dot new line. Environment, I will use this property, environment dot new line plus number of files moved to PDF folder. Okay, so here I will give the count PDF PPT PDF count. Wait a second, it's not showing PDF count. Let me check PDF count. Let me check the variable. Yeah, right. Delete this thing. Yeah, fine. Now it will show. Okay. So this is the text. It will display in a report folder. Okay. So report file. PDF count. Okay. In next line, I want to write. Sorry, next line, right? Environment dot new line. Okay. Number of files move to PPT folder. Okay. Yeah. Here I will give the count of that PPT count. Fine. In the next line, number of files moved into PPT has completed, PDF completed, Excel completed, text files, right? Text files, text folder. Okay. Text count. Okay, so we have completed. Number of files has moved to Excel folder. Excel count has completed. Wait a second. PDF count is completed. PPT count completed, and text count also completed. Fine. So in write to file name, so we have to create a text file. In that we need to display this text. Okay, so we have to generate a report file in this folder, sort folder. Okay, that is main folder. For that, str folder path, this is our folder path. Okay, then here slash with the name like repo rt. Let me maximize it. Yeah, report. I just want to display the data also in that report file name. Okay, for that, date time, I will use this property date time dot now dot to string. Fine. In DDYYMM format, double quote DD, okay, dash MM dash format, and with the time, okay, I will give some space so that we can differentiate date and time. HH colon, so semicolon, sorry, it has to be yeah, fine. Then with an extension, that report file should be in that report file will be a text file, okay. For that, plus give the extension txt. That's it. So everything is completed. Firstly, we will pick the files and store it in an array of files, okay. For each item in that array, it's a string, okay. The type of an argument is string for each. I will display all the items through log message. Then I will pick item, and each item I will separate this item with the dot, and I will pick the index one. So after separating with the dot, this is the left part is 0 index, and this part is the first index. So I will pick this one. So it will display the XLSX. If that expression matches with my case value, it will jump into that case, and I want to move that whatever the item I selected, I want to move that item, that is a file path. Obviously the item should be a file path. Jump into the Excel folder, okay. This is my Excel folder path, okay. And I want to count how many files has moved into that Excel folder. For that I have used this expression, VB expression. So it will count number of files in that Excel folder. In the same fashion, you can do it for PDF and PPTX and case text, okay. After all these things, I want to write a report so that it has to show me how many files has moved in Excel folder and PPT folder and in a PDF folder and text folder, okay. And that file name should be, that report file name should be with the report name and by the combination of date and time, okay, today's date and time. So yeah, shall we run this thing? Everything is fine. Let me check. Yeah, for this one only, right? Yeah. If I start running, let me see. Yeah, with no error it has run. See, so this is the report file as generated with the today's date and time, okay. And files has moved to Excel, so 3 files has moved to Excel folder, and 2 PDF files has moved to PDF folder. The same way PPT files has moved into PPT folder, 2 text files has moved into text folder, okay. Let me check my report. Yeah, see, number of Excel files moved to Excel folder is 3, number of files moved to PDF folder is 2, number of files moved to PPT folder is 2. And sorry, there is, I didn't write environment or new line over here, so that it is continuing with the same thing. Let me check in my studio. Sorry, text, right? Number of files has moved into PDF folder, okay. Here, after this count, write like this: environment dot new line, okay. Let me bring this format into the original position and we will run again. Let me delete it. Okay, for backup I have stored those files over here, Control A. Control C and paste it over here. This is our main folder. Control V. Yeah, let me run this thing again so that we can show the result clearly. You can see the result clearly. Okay, yeah, fine, no errors. Open this folder. Yeah, now you can see number of Excel files moved to Excel folder is 3. Fine. Number of files moved to PDF folder is 2. Number of files moved to PPT folder is 2. Number of files moved to text folder is 2. So in this way we can build the process. So it is mainly useful in many use cases. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more latest videos. Thank you.